What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG's back. It is time for another edition of Transfer Talk. It's a day before the transfer window, people. It is officially open tomorrow. I'm going to get into my thoughts ahead of the window, and also want to speak about a goalkeeper who I think would be perfect for a loan move to Leeds United, Mateo Joseph's future, and debunking a report linking us with Eduard Spertsyan in this summer transfer window. So let's just get straight into this, people, because we're almost here. It's tomorrow. The Premier League transfer window will open early between Sunday, June 1st and Tuesday, June 10th, due to an exceptional registration period for the expanded Club World Cup. It will be then open again on Monday, June 16th until deadline day on Monday, September 1st. Both summer windows will close at 7 p.m. So it's even a little bit earlier this year. In terms, usually it's 11 o'clock. The point being, though, this is so important. I mean, it's just so crucial. It doesn't even, you can't even put it into words how vital it is that we get this right. And, I'm talking up until now, all the links that we've had and all the players we've been linked with, not a lot have moved me. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of them have not moved me. And I know when we haven't made, because we haven't made signings, people are then saying, well, if we get this play, it wouldn't be so bad. We can't have so bad. We need to be pretty much exceptional. Said it before and I'll say it again. We need to be aiming for 12th instead of aiming for 17th, because if we're aiming for 17th, we'll probably finish 20th. So we need to move with the mindset that we are trying to jump above a whole host of teams rather than just being better than 3 of the worst. And for me, some of the names that we've been linked with have been very uninspiring, to say the least. And I can only hope that's due to old connections with Daniel Farke, old links as well, because we've been linked with them before, and that the 49ers are moving a lot more strategically behind the scenes and are getting us players that can absolutely help the first 11 out. I'm not just talking about the squad. I mean the first 11. I've told you before, what we need to do is move some of the first 11 down to the bench, and bench players need to be moved on. It has to be that brutal. Otherwise, we will not survive. Because as we talk right now, people, we are one of the 3 worst teams in the Premier League. There's no doubt about it. There's no ifs, buts. If we were to go up with the team that we have right now, with the holes in it now and some of the personnel that are still here, we would not survive. And it really is as simple as that. And Leeds United hierarchy have got to know that. So that is why it's crucial we start off right. Now, what would be perfect tomorrow is that we're coming on tomorrow live with a signing June 1st, 2 of them. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? But they need to get this summer window right in order for us to have a chance of survival. It's not just on Daniel Farke, it's on the recruitment as well, because coaching or not, you need to have the right personnel involved. And that is just my full thoughts ahead of the window tomorrow. So Leeds United, please, please get this right. And how you can get this right is a good loan move. And this isn't someone I've spoken about before. It was someone I had an eye on, but I was waiting for more information to come out because it was rumored that Premier League teams were interested in buying him too. But Barcelona initial plan for Joan Garcia, who's a 24-year-old goalkeeper, Spanish goalkeeper, is to sign from Espanyol for the 25 million euros release clause and loan him out to another club. And the update is that they've got their man. According to Fabrizio, who followed up on his own report, the agreement between Barca and Joan Garcia is on long-term deal is now very advanced, almost done. Negotiations underway with the Spanish goalkeeper, with the club confident to get the green light in the upcoming days. Barca want it done ASAP and anticipate Premier League clubs. Guys, Joan Garcia has had an outstanding year at Espanyol, been absolutely solid. And you can see why Barcelona want him as the future of their team, when ter Stegen eventually, phases out. And I know I can already hear some people now, oh, no, Cage, you don't want a lone goalkeeper. My thing is we're going to need to loan some players. In order to comply with PSR, we're going to need to make some loans. And my thing is I want the loan to be someone that can play regularly. The last thing you want is a lone player who's not getting regular football, because sometimes lone players don't care that much anyway. And if they're not going to get first team football, they're really not going to care when they get called up. So my thinking is if you can get a lone player in a key position, I'm all for it. Yes, he won't be our goalkeeper for the future, but he can immensely help us in our first year back. And I've said it before, goalkeepers save you points. He is in that category. Commanding goalkeeper, good penalty saver, good shot stopper, great concentration, everything that you want in a goalkeeper, good distribution as well. He would be perfect. Now, it's on Barca. when they eventually sign him, do they want him to go to a top half Premier League club where maybe he's not seeing so many shots, maybe because it's a bit more controlled, a la where he'll be at Barcelona? Or do they want him to get his reps in at a club where he may have to make a few more saves? Maybe the clean sheets won't be as many as they would probably like, but he'll be getting good reps in at first team level, at Premier League level. It all depends on Joan Garcia and it depends on Barcelona. I mean, if he's asking Rafinha, I mean, you could say, "Hey, Raf, Leeds, interested? Should I go away?" That was more Italian than Spanish, but Raf can say, "Yeah, grande mucha Leeds. Yeah, Leeds are lovely. You should go there." So and with our relationship with Barcelona, maybe there's a little in there anyway. And plus, as well, with the teams that are interested in him before, being Arsenal, Newcastle, and all those top clubs, maybe they won't fancy a loan move because they've already got their number ones. Maybe they were looking to buy him outright and see how it went there. Maybe they won't go for a loan. And to be fair, if Barcelona are going to loan him out, why would they loan him out to a club who have already got an established number one? We don't. So it would be idealistic for Leeds United to get in a number one goalkeeper of this caliber on a loan deal, which I'm assuming we just have to cover the wages and the main. Maybe there'll be a little loan fee, but it could be worth its weight in gold come the end of the season when he saved us a whole bunch of points that will keep us up. So that's my thinking as well. Joan Garcia would be absolutely, if you talk a loan deal, it's a no-brainer for me. But what say you? I've given you a whole bunch of goalkeepers. The mail keep on trying to push the same three recycled ones of Johnston, Ramsdale, and who's the other one? Kelleher. Guys, Kelleher aside, out of those other two don't help us in our current scenario. They just don't. You need to go above the levels in order to survive, and this is where you go. So, what say you? If you've heard of Joan Garcia, if you've seen him play, let me know in the comments. Staying on the Spanish theme, Mateo Joseph has been linked with a move to Strasbourg. Liam Rossini over there doing some great work actually with Strasbourg. He's taken them to the Europa Conference League, so they will be playing European football next year. The Ligue 1 team have an interest in Mateo Joseph. It didn't say if it was loan or permanent, but Matteo Joseph put a post out on his Instagram, just talking about he's had a good season, good off season, and he's looking to forward whatever's next. And I've spoken to him. And I won't divulge details of that, but all I'll say is that he's ready for whatever the next chapter may be, whether it be at Leeds or whether it to be a move away where he can get the regular game time and continue his development. But for me, if he's to go to Ligue 1 on a loan, I'd like that. I've already said La Liga would be absolutely perfect for him to go back home and be a starter or a rotation player in La Liga. I think that would be good for his development. But if it's for PSR's reasons and for his own reasons that he wants to leave permanently, then it will only go well against our books for PSR. So it would be a plus point. My thing is, I just still feel that there's another level with this guy. And if we could loan him out for the season instead of selling, it would be for the benefit of Leeds United. But if it's for the interim, if it's for the absolute here and now, and every party agrees that he can go permanently, then obviously do the deal in the best way possible. And Strasbourg seems to be an option. I don't know if the interest from Betis is still there, but I would assume that other Spanish clubs would be looking at him because he's on fire in the under-21s for the country. So yeah, with Mateo Joseph, it's a case of just finding the best move now for him. And seeing what the best move is for Leeds United in terms of PSR, if it's permanent or if it's loan, and really look at a real good future fee when he impresses on loan again. But yeah, Mateo Joseph, his future's up in the air, but he does have suitors around Europe, which was inevitable anyway. And just one as well, someone keeps asking about, and we have been linked with Eduard Spertsyan before when we was in the championship. Well, reports in Russia say that the 24 Armenian is not on Leeds United's radar, people. So it's one where you can just kind of like put in the back and forget about it. He's not available, it seems, and Leeds United are not in for him. But what I will say is that it's players like this that we need to be in for, not the Jack Radonis. You know what I mean? It's players like this that can make the whole difference and be those difference makers at the bottom of the league when you're looking for a goal. So yeah, people, just to put that a bow on this one, unless we reignite interest again, reports in Russia is saying it's a no-go for Leeds United. So that is the video ahead of the transfer window tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do one tomorrow. Maybe I'll come on live tomorrow. Maybe. But listen, people, like the video before you go. Really, it's free to do. Helps out the channel immensely. If you want to donate via super thanks, that helps out. And thank you to Mr. P for doing that on the last video. And big up to all members of the channel for that support. It means a lot. And if you want to become member of the channel, the link is in the description. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.